Welcome to the Super TLDR. Let's go. We have 6 cinematics. Lore is that there was peace 20 years ago. Not anymore. 6 classes available at early access. Gems come pre-leveled based on the uncut gem level. For mobility and combos, play monk. For oomph and bonks, play warrior. For acrobatics and play ranger. Totems are back, there is a stun meter now, only 2 flasks, there are charms now, get more charm slots with belts, ballistas are back, use scepters to have more spirit, cast on ignite, nice. There are a lot of fucking support gems, refound passives with gold, attribute highways can be modified for half the cost. We can wield 2 200 weapons now. If you want to use only one weapon set, you will have extra points to spend. You can see optional encounters on the map, 1 permanent upgrade per act. Orbs are way more common now, disenchant gear to get orbs, items have sockets, they introduce runes, runes go inside sockets, level up resets the NPC store, 2 ascendancies per class on early access, Stormweaver and Chronomancer for sorceress, yes, she can pause time, Deadeye and Pathfinder for ranger, Warbringer and Titan for warrior, Infernalist and Blood Mage for witch, you can shapeshift into a demon now, Invoker and Acolyte of Chayula for monk, Witch Hunter and Gemlik Legionnaire for mercenary, he can get extra skill slots. You can ascend by doing an ascension trial of your choice. There are 3 choices, only 2 for early access. The Trial of Sakemas, which is Sanctum 2.0, the Trial of Chaos, which is Ultimatum 2.0, there is an escort mission, fuck. On launch, there will be 6 acts plus endgame. On early access though, there will be 3 acts plus a cruel version of these 3 acts plus endgame. The endgame map system is a mix of Last Epoch's Monolith or old synthesis from Path of Exile and Delve. You have an infinite atlas spreading in all directions. You start from this ziggurat, you use waystones to travel through the atlas, they can be crafted on, and to complete the map you will need to kill all rares and unique monsters. If you fail, the map cannot be run again. You want to go behind it? Well, you will need to find a new way. There are biomes with special rewards. You can claim some maps as hideouts, use precursor towers to reveal larger parts of the atlas, there are corrupted zones with more difficulty and bigger rewards, icons on maps indicate the presence of bosses or endgame systems. Only 1 in 4 maps contains a boss. Shrines are back. They are called precursor artifacts because reasons. Strong boxes are back, essences are also back, they now upgrade rarity with deterministic mods without rerolling the item, there is an Atlas tree, it has different clusters so no respect is needed, 1 per endgame content, only 7 were shown so far. Killing bosses from each endgame content will give you points to spend within that cluster. Breaches are back, they give tablets, use those tablets on towers to gain more breaches in that zone of the atlas. Tablets can be crafted too, only 2 mods. Tablets can be stacked by having more than 1 tower affecting a zone. Breach also drop catalysts. They work the same way as PoE1. Breach also drop breach rings. Breach also drop splinters, combine them to create a breach stone. Use the breach stone with a realm gate from the vault to gain access to its domain. The boss inside is a pinnacle boss and he is cool as fuck. Rituals are back, they drop omens, they are used for meta crafting. Rituals also drop tablets, they are used in the same way as stated before. The pinnacle encounter is the King of the Mists. Delirium is back, Delirium drop distill emotions. If you apply them to your amulet, they work as oils in Path of Exile 1. If you apply them to waystones, they work as Delirium orbs from Path of Exile 1. Delirium also drops Simulacrum splinters and you can combine them to gain access to all Simulacrum from Path of Exile 1. The pinnacle encounter is Omniphobia and Expedition is also back. Fuck, I hate Expedition. They also drop tablets, they also drop logbooks, the pinnacle encounter is all Wrath. Remember the trials we talked about a few minutes back? Well, they also have endgame systems. You can unlock additional floor and bosses. There are 4 floors and a pinnacle boss at the end of each trial. The trial of Sekemas drop jewels. Jewels are now allocated in pathing nodes within the passive skill tree. great change. Some jewels affect nodes around them. This trial also has relics like Old Sanctum. We have the original scripture 2.0. The Trial of Chaos drop Valorbs. Valorbs can add additional sockets to gear. Valorbs can add enchantments, which is another mod to the item, which doesn't replace the implicit anymore. This trial can also drop soul cores, which can be socketed to gear and have different mods than runes. The most difficult content in Path of Exile 2 is a fortress on the Atlas. You need 3 keys to enter, 1 per faction. Each faction is led by an Uber-Act boss. Before fighting that boss, you need to kill its lieutenants, which are also bosses next to that zone. If you fail to kill any lieutenants or the leader, you will need to find them again. Holy shit. There are a bunch of supporter packs, but you will gain access to Path of Exile 2 Early Access by buying the cheapest one, which is $30. Have fun!